Good morning, Eagle Nation News. I'm Ben Fein.
And I'm MacKenzie Hamilton.
Today we're going to take a look at what all the fuss is about over these new hoverboards.
We'll also be taking a deeper look into theater's production of Little Shops of Horror.
We're also going to sit down with Regan Pettis to talk about UIL Cheer. All this and more on Eagle Nation News.
And it starts right now.
The theater class never disappoints, and this year is no different. They're putting on the production of Little Shop of Horrors this winter. Tish Kama and Ben Fein take a closer look to the play. Theater has done it again this year and is in the process of putting together another musical this year, Little Shop of Horrors.
So the play is about this guy, his name is Seymour, and he really has the short stick of life. Nothing's going his way. He's an orphan. He works at this poor flower shop on Skid Row, which is basically just a poor borough of New York. And he finds this plant, and it starts growing, and he starts finding love, and he's adopted by the man who owns the plant shop, but the only catch is that the plant does drink blood. And so it's kind of this whole toss-up between how far is Seymour willing to go to get that love and fame and attention that he's wanted all his life. And it gets to the point where he's feeding people to the plant.
All night long. That's right, boy. You can do it. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long.
The biggest challenge behind the scenes during live performances and rehearsals has to be the scene changes, timing them with the music, remembering what goes where, moving your prop, moving the set, putting on different costumes, putting on props, just out of rehearsal, just practicing your own lines, making sure the set looks nice, finishing everything up, getting the mechanics of the plant down.
The play will run for 2 weeks on the following dates: January 21st through the 23rd and January 28th through the 30th in the PHS Auditorium at 6:30 p.m. Don't miss seeing another fabulous production put on by your very own PHS theater students. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Ben Fein.
If you've been to the mall or anywhere in public for that matter, you've probably saw someone on a hoverboard. Colton Nice just covered through the halls asking people what they got for Christmas.
Before break, I went around asking people what they want for Christmas. And today, I'm going to go around asking people what they got for Christmas. So what'd you get for Christmas?
A hoverboard.
And how about you?
The same.
Me too. What'd you get for Christmas?
A puppy.
What kind of puppy?
A papillon.
I don't know what that is, but thank you. So, what'd you get for Christmas?
I actually got the sweater.
It's a nice sweater. Dab. What'd you get for Christmas?
Some beats.
Anything else?
Some clothes.
Thank you. What'd you get for Christmas?
I got this shirt that I'm wearing right now.
That's pretty cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
What'd you get for Christmas?
A new bow.
What do you like to hunt?
Bucks.
Bucks?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Hey Colton, what'd you get for Christmas?
You're spinning on it.
Darn right I am.
So what'd you get for Christmas?
I got an Apple Watch. It's pretty awesome.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is it sport model or what?
Sport. Black aluminum.
Where's that retail at?
I think $3.99.
$3.99, huh?
Yeah, it's a pretty big present. I was really happy with it.
So what'd you get for Christmas?
I pretty much just got some clothes for college.
It's pretty lame, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Now, what'd you get for Christmas?
I got some makeup and some clothes, and
what else?
that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it?
pretty
All
much
right,
it.
well, thank you. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Colton Nice.
Prosper High School's UIL Cheer team is starting up their season this year. Here to talk about the new program to the high school is Regan Pettis. Regan, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Now, We all see, you know, the cheerleaders of the football games and the pep rallies and the obvious things that they do. So how is UIL Cheer different from the day-to-day cheerleading?
Right. So normally for practices, for the pep rally season and football season, we focus mainly on the theme of the pep rally for that week, and we get ready for the football game, make sure our stunts, our jumps, cheers, chants, all that stuff is ready and prepared. For competitive season, though, the practices are much more intentional. We work on one routine, we perfect that routine so that we're ready for competition.
And you talked a lot about the preparation. Can you kind of go more into depth about how UIL Cheer is different, you know, preparing for that as the pep rallies are or the football games are?
Right. So yeah, so at practices for competitive cheer, we run through our routine multiple times. We do it full out multiple times. We make sure that every little thing hits, everyone's smiling, everyone's turning their head at the right time. All of those little things are things that we really have to focus on, whereas for our normal season, those things are important, but they're not nearly as important as, say, hitting a stunt or making sure that our dance looks as best it can.
And now getting to the competition part, can you kind of run through what the competition looks like and what kind of, like, you're going to be competing at schools? Is it the same teams we compete against in football and other sports?
Yeah, so actually it's really exciting because we're not competing against, when people hear competitive cheer, they usually think like cheer athletics or pro spirit or stuff like that. We compete against Lovejoy is a big component that we're going up against. Centennial, Frisco High, Wakeland, all of those teams that you hear on a regular basis during the normal sports seasons are who we'll also be competing against.
And now this is your first year competing as a school. What awards are you guys looking to bring home in this first year?
Yeah, so this first year there's one competition and it's state, which is really exciting. So we have prelims, which consists of, I think we go up against 89 other teams, and then from there 15 to 20 will advance to state, and then they tally up the scores and have an award ceremony, and we find out if we took home state, basically.
Right. Thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Good luck this year.
Let's kick it to Austin Garcia with sports. Last night, the boys and girls basketball team were in action at the Eagles Nest versus the McKinney Lions. The guys came in with a 2-1 record, looking to move up in the district standings with a crucial dub, and that's exactly what they got. The boys started off slow, but thanks to a couple of huge plays, they got their wings beneath them and took control of the game. The final score of the game was 56-52, Eagles win. They take on the Denison Yellow Jackets this Friday at Denison. The girls also continued their hot streak and once again proved themselves a serious contender for the district title behind their strong shooting and lockdown defense. The girls pulled away with a 60-50 victory. Before I go, quick shout out to the Eagles tennis team as they begin their spring season this week against Denison as well. Back to Short Guy at Couch. Thank you, Short Guy at Sports Deck. Let's kick it to Cutter Nielsen with today's bullet.
Hey there, boys and girls. Cutter Nielsen here, ready to share basically the same announcements you've heard the last month. Try and stay awake. If you haven't heard it the first 300 times we told you, today is the last day to sign up for the ASVAB test. It costs nothing to take and does lots of good stuff for you. Sign up in the counseling office. Interact Club is meeting today after school in room 2210. Get there and do some interacting. The Dance Club meets every Friday in room 1130 from 4 to 5. Don't worry, Ty Bowman will not be there. Youth for Tolerance is meeting this Friday at 7:30 a.m. in room 1146. The National Art Honor Society is meeting in room 1037 tomorrow at 4. You'll be doing some art stuff. Psychology Club will meet tomorrow at 7:45 in room 2213. Don't worry, food will be there. Have y'all seen those yearbook pics on the nurses' windows? Well, those are not for your enjoyment to find the worst one. Those are to check and see if your face matches your name. If not, better check with Ms. Hamlin. Congrats to Zach McConnell for making this year the, bear with me, Texas Music Educators All-State Men's Choir. He's going to go to San Antonio and perform at a big deal convention. All right, you can wake up now. Don't worry, I'm done. With your Daily Bullet, I'm Cutter Nielsen.
Brady Powers went to the Eagle Shack to take a look at the program as well as some young entrepreneurs.
Hey Eagle Nation, I'm Brady Powers, your chief meteorologist and reporter here at PHS. We're going to be looking at the Eagle Shack and other entrepreneurs. Ride with me on the journey to more success. I'm here with Mr. Foster, who actually teaches sports and entertainment marketing, business and information management, and marketing dynamics, which is actually for the Eagle Shack. So taking away from the Eagle Shack, like young entrepreneurs and big business owners to come, like what's the main goal they're trying to achieve in this class?
Okay, Marketing Dynamics is a class where they help run the business of the Eagle Shack. And so they're getting hands-on experience how to run a small business. So they go through the process of, buying the merchandise, merchandising the store, buying shirts, designing shirts, and running the business to see if you make money.
Is there any like prerequisite that you have to take to get into Marketing Dynamics?
To work at the Eagle Shack and to get the business Marketing Dynamics, I want you to take business information management, so you have all the computer knowledge to be able to create all the spreadsheets to keep track of your invoices and whatnot. Other than that, there's an application to get my approval.
I'm here with David, PHS senior. So what are you doing here? You're obviously in the Eagle Shack.
Yeah, working the Eagle Shack, just getting customers, their orders, and
So y'all use an iPad, right?
Yes.
Like what software do y'all use?
We use iSquare as the software to, calculate, to find out keep track of the inventory we have.
The Eagle Shack is open every day before school, during all lunches, and after school. They sell a selection of chips, candy, drinks, apparel, gum, chapstick, and more. Come check out the Eagle Shack soon. With Eagle Nation News, I'm Brady Powers.
We will be right back with weather after this short commercial break.
Attention students, if you are interested in joining any UIL academic team, sign up soon because practices for UIL competitions have already started. Contests are available in the following areas: English, spelling, journalism, writing, social studies, science, computer science, math, and accounting. If you need any additional information, contact Mr. Behringer, Ms. Grant, or Ms. Kirk.
What's up, Eagle Nation? It's Brady Powers here to bring you your 3-day weather forecast. Now bear with me, guys, I'm feeling a little under the weather, so I'll try to get through this as best as I can. Let's start off with your fun weather fact of the day. Did you know that the most rainfall ever recorded in 1 year is 25.4 meters, which is roughly 1,000 inches, in Cherrapunji, India? To put that into perspective, the most rainfall ever recorded in Texas was 109 inches in Clarksville, Texas, in 1873. Moving on, according to weather.com, as we begin to climb into the higher temperatures, today's high will be 63 with a low of 42, and tomorrow's high will be 66 with a low of 41, and finally Friday will be a high of 61 and a low of 38. Before I leave, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Coach Richards, sup homie, as well as wish Mr. Atkinson a belated happy birthday. He's 60 years old, but still looks 25. Well, that's the weather around you. For your weather update, I'm Brady Powers, but you can call me later.
That's all for today. It feels great to be back. I'm Ben Fein.
And I'm MacKenzie Hamilton.
Live long and prosper.